football club Zestafoni is a Georgian football club based in Zestafoni. They play in the Umaglesi Liga, the top division in Georgian football. They play their home games at David Abashidze Stadium. At that time Zestafoni have their own club FC Metallurg Zestafoni. A new club was formed as Margveti Zestafoni joined Pirveli Liga and promoted in the first season. Margveti was a member of Umaglesi Liga and achieved their best season in 1995-96 by finished runner-up. FC Zestafoni was founded on June 18, 2004 by the initiative of the shareholders of JSC Giorgi Nikoladze Zestafoni Ferro-Alloy plant. From the same year FC Zestafoni is engaged in the National Championship of Georgia among the highest league teams. Currently, FC Zestafoni presents one large football mechanism. Part of the whole system is Zestafoni Euro 2, and teams of football players born in 1997 to 1998 and 1999 to 2000, that compete among youngsters and children. Euro 1 registered trademark S League of Georgian Championship. History FC Metallurg Zestafoni from the beginning of the 20th century football was given rise in Georgia. In 1906 the first football fan club was founded in Tbilisi. This happened by the patronage of Mr. Lgotac. He was the one who on February 23, 1907 established the first football club in Georgia. The club, called Comet, had its own regulations, funds, uniforms and a stadium. Though it should be mentioned, that football was played far earlier in Georgia, mainly in the seaside cities, first of all in Poti, where local groups competed in tossing a ball with British mariners. That's why Poti is considered to be a cradle of Georgian football. As to Zestafoni, in Art City, football has been played since the beginning of the 20th century. First football players from Zestafoni were students of the local gymnasium. According to our data, Zestafoni football team held its first match with one of the clubs of Western Georgia in 1918, during a celebration organized to commemorate independence of Georgia. First international match held in Zestafoni was also during the independence period, in 1920. Zestafoni team competed with a group of British occupational forces and defeated it by 2-1. In the 20s Zestafoni football players held various matches with teams of neighboring cities. In 1927 First Football Championship held in Georgia. First champion of Georgia is team of Batrami. In 30s two football teams are established in Zestafoni Euro Mertzkloli, and Locomotive, that often take part in local and regional tournaments. A truly new era in the history of Zestafoni football starts from the second half of the 30s, after a metallurgical giant, Zestafoni Ferro-Alloy plant, has been put into exploitation. It was by the initiative of professional committee of the plant, that a meeting of workers of the physical culture was held on May 10, 1937. A decision of establishing a football team was made on the meeting. The team was called Metallurgy. In August 1938, Metallurgy participates in the union tournament held by Sports Society Metallurgist in Minsk, where the team defeats Elektrostal Moscow, Krasny Oktyabr Stalingrad, Metallurg Leningrad, and loses in final to Serpime Molot. In 1938 FC Metallurg Zestafoni is engaged in Georgian Championship, where it participates regularly until 1989. In various years of Soviet-era Euro OE Metallurg Euro was, silver medalist of Georgian Championship Euro 1967, 1970, 1982. Runners-up of Georgian Cup Euro 1966, 1967, 1971 years. Georgian Cups winner Euro 1962. Various football players from Metallurgy played for leading Georgian football clubs on various degrees, for example, Lokomotiv Tbilisi Euro Goram Shavdia, Zanuchubin Nids. Torpedo Kutaisi Euro Goram Nizhny Nids. Dynamo Tbilisi Euro Giorgi Shumburids, Goram Kochiashvili, Dodik Kundads, Goram Petriashvili, Kartlost Sintsajs, Nodikanards. Margveti Zestafoni In 1990 Georgian Football Federation leaves the Soviet Union. A Euro unregistered trademark S Football Federation. an independent Georgian football federation is formed, that shortly after becomes a member of FIFA and UEFA. Leading Georgian clubs are engaged in national championships. In 1990 a new football club is founded in Zestafoni, a Euro FC Margveti Zestafoni, that holds the position of a Euro FC Metallurg and Pirveli Liga of the Georgian National Championship, and from the very first year becomes a member of Umaglesi Liga. In 1993 and 1996 years a Euro FC Margveti is the semi-finalist of the Georgian National Cup. In 1996 a Euro FC Margveti is the vice-champion of Georgia and participates in UEFA Cup qualification round. Unfortunately, due to financial problems, at the end of the 20th century the club broke up. In total, in the years of 1991 to 1998 FC Euro FC Margveti participated in Umaglesi Liga 8 national championships, held 247 matches, won 98 of them, draw 43, lost a Euro 106, difference in scores 397 to 443. Metallurg Zestafoni as FC Margveti Zestafoni faced financial problem and relegated in 1998. A new club using the city legend team name Metallurg Zestafoni was formed in 1999. The club promoted to Umaglesi Liga in 2001. But the club faced financial problem and relegated in 2003. In 2003 a Euro 04, the club finished bottom in Pirveli Liga and disestablished. FC Zestafoni on June 18, 2004 FC Zestafoni was established. The club was invited to join Umaglesi Liga. Although, FC Metallurg, FC Margveti and FC Zestafoni came from the same city, played on same stadium. They never met in the Umaglesi Liga and all clubs came from the succession of Metallurg Zestafoni. Stadium: David Abashidze Stadium was built by Zestafoni Ferro-Alloy plant, started operating in 1952. Though a couple of matches were held on the stadium before its opening in 1951. In 1952 a Euro 1989 and 1999 a Euro 2003 participant of Georgian Championship, FC Metallurg held matches on the Zestafoni Central Stadium. In 1990 a Euro 1998 it was a home stadium for FC Margveti. Since 2004 FC Zestafoni is holding domestic matches on the stadium. In 1981 reconstruction works were done on arena, west stand was roofed, east stand was constructed. After these works capacity of the stadium increased to 8,000 seats. In 2004, after establishing FC Zestafoni, Central Stadium was repaired and is still being repaired to renew the arena and comply with international standards. In 2005 works were done to renew the grass surface on the stadium. Georgian workers have constructed new drainage system of German technology. Field is watered by a watering system of an American company Rainbird. On the David Abashidze Stadium field surface a Euro OE natural green carpet a Euro is made by the Ukrainian firm a Euro OE Lydia Park a Euro. FC Zestafoni management is building a new base for the club. Lots of new football fields have been constructed in Zestafoni. Relevant infrastructure is being made a Euro workout rooms are being repaired, building of a new tribunes with personal seats is planned, along with the installment of a modern scoreboard. Today capacity of the stadium increased to 4,558 individual seats. On April 9, 2010 the stadium was named after David Abashidze who contributed tremendously to the development and revival of football in Zestafoni. Honours of Zestafonian clubs, Georgian League, 01. 2010 a Euro 11, 2011 a Euro 12, 02. 1995 a Euro 96, 2013 a Euro 14, 03. 2007 a Euro 08, 2009 a Euro 10, Georgian Cup, 2008-2005, 2006, 2007, 2012, Georgian Super Cup, 2011, 2012-2008, Georgian Soviet Championship, 02. 1967, 1970, 1982, Georgian Soviet Cup, 1962-1966, 1967, 1971. Zestafonian clubs and Georgian Umaglesi Liga, as of April 12, 2015. FC Zestafoni. All competition statistic, as of April 12, 2015. Eurocups. Goals in Georgian Umaglesi Liga, topscorers by season. Matches in Georgian Umaglesi Liga, as of March 6, 2015. Current squad, as of March 5, 2015. Note: flags indicate national team as defined under FIFA eligibility rules. Players may hold more than one non-FIFA nationality. Management and team staff. Managers: Vladimir Zemlyanoy, Zaza Gurialids, Timoras Morkharadze, Kobatsors Hikashvili, Timoras Morkharadze, Kobatsors Hikashvili, Merab Kochlashvili, Timoras Morkharadze, Giorgi Gukadze, Giorgi Kibrishvili, David Mujiri and Zaza Zamtaradze, Korkhoba Kasharava, Radko Dostania Giorgi Gukadze, Giorgi Mikadze. References. External links: official website, fan club website, soxaway.com.